We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the dip area into the rip area. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 9:55 a.m. sent out a bull indicator. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 300% plus within hours, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY doing the full transition. We need to talk about the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 9:50 a.m. sent out a bull indicator. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, bull strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within minutes to an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, as I stated earlier in the video, doing a full transition here from the dip area to the rip area after falling down from the rip area to the dip area in the last several days. Now, if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the rips to the dips to the rips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY finding support at a key support level that we talked about in yesterday's video. Anything below 393, it was going to be the 392 to 390 area. It didn't even break through 392. It opened up near 393 and broke through it. Inflows picked up here in the middle of the day, and it got a bull indicator here at the second half of the day at around 393 to 394 area, and things took off to highs here of 398 in the second half of the day. Now, as you saw, our bot today, our SPY bot in the morning, sent out notifications, and that 5-minute bull indicator lasted all day. In this consolidation, outflows slightly tried to appear, and the inflows picked right back up to continue that strength to the next leg up. So this is what you get to gain access to by joining. You'll receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility and join like-minded investors and traders, all looking to learn and grow together and maximizing within this volatility, right? So here we are with the bull indicator on the 30-minute and inflows back above, canceling yesterday's bear indicator from 396.50, and we slightly closed above it. Now, a lot of people are speculating, could we try to go back towards 400? Well, that's what the bulls want, and the bears are going to do everything they can to keep it below it, right? So we're going to talk about some key levels here to watch tomorrow. There is some data coming out, but let's talk about these key levels that are going to be critical within the volatility. So the first thing is, when we zoom out and we look at this from the 1 hour, we could see here that inflows have crossed for the first time in several days since way back here on Monday, back up above the midpoint, guys. They were trying to pick up yesterday. Today it opened up slightly above yesterday's levels, now at minus 2.95, and it continued pushing up, broke through the midpoint, and it's sitting right now at 2.66 above the midpoint, having inflows dominating again going into tomorrow. And it got a bull indicator here at around 394.50, canceling that bear indicator from the after hours on Tuesday and yesterday's date, right? So when you look at it here, it did a full transition back into white with red borders. And what did it do? It found support right around the same dip area that we last hit of white with red borders, and started to pick up with these inflows into the opening bell and into the end of the day. So we have some key levels to watch here. Right now, things are looking strong for the bulls, but if the bears decide to reappear, it's going to be crucial for this to stay above the midpoint and that this bull indicator does not get canceled in the larger time frame. Now, when you zoom in and we look at this from the 15-minute, we could see here how there's a bull indicator here at around 393. It found support in that area and bounced up. The outflows never had domination over the day. The inflows did. The inflows were strong. And right now in the second half of the day, towards the end here in the after hours, we have outflows starting to begin. We do not want this to cross back down, because if it does, those outflows start to dominate and it could quickly start to reflect into the chart and quickly start to go ahead and create the possibility of this getting canceled, rolling over into the larger time frames such as the 30-minute and the 1 hour, and possibly getting a bear indicator here on the 15-minute time frame. So these inflows, they're red right now. We are above the midpoint and we want to stay above it, and this bull indicator to continue holding strong within the volatility, to continue this staircase effect, to push up higher and have that strength reflect into the chart. Now, let's talk about the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. So the first key level here on the SPY is going to be to the downside, right? And that's going to be the first support of 395, where things started to pick up here in the second half of the day. And below that is 393. And then below 393, I would be watching 390 area. Now, in that process, I'll be watching if these outflows start to pull downwards. Do they cross the midpoint? And not only that on the 30-minute, but also here on the 15-minute, as it's pretty close. And if it starts to reflect into the chart really quickly, well, it can actually end up canceling out that bull indicator with a possible bear indicator on the 15-minute and 30-minute time frames. Now, to the upside, the first resistance I'm watching is 400. Then above that is 402. And if the bulls can continue pushing this upwards, I'm going to be watching, could these inflows go any higher? And not only that, but also here on the 15-minute, as it's really close to the midpoint, and if it could pull up, it could start reflecting that strength pretty quickly into the chart, guys. As always, guys, these are the key levels I'm watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators in inflow versus outflow, I'm going to watch very carefully, especially with these inflows picking up for the first time today in several days on the 1 hour, and getting a bull indicator here so far within the volatility. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.